So this exercise is going to be my rotation and throw exercise. So I want to start myself out in this good connected position. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be rotating and driving off that back leg to toss that ball. So we start with the wind up. We load that front leg there. And then from here, we start to push off that back glute as we toss the ball. Now the big thing that we want to think about here is how I'm driving through that core. So if I shift the position a little bit so you can see it more, I really want to think about opening up that leg for starters, and then I'm going to drive through that back hip to create that shift in the upper body. So from the front, I drive off of that back hip after I open up through. So I open up, drive off that back hip, and then I toss the ball. And I really want to think about the placement for where I'm tossing that ball during this exercise. The second one that we're going to do is going to be a similar type of position, but we're going to be using a heavy medicine ball up against the wall. So I really want to make sure that I have the proper vector for where I'm tossing that ball. If I toss it too low, I'm going to have to catch it at a weird angle like that. So I really want to think about trying to keep it in that perfect line of how I'm loading the body. From the front side, what I'm thinking about is as I receive that ball, I'm really thinking about trying to compress through my body almost like a spring. And then I'm going to release my body to come back through that again. So I compress down on that line and I push up through that line. As I'm receiving that ball and I'm shooting that ball back up, I'm thinking about trying to keep it right in that directional line. So I receive it from up to down, and then I'm going to push it from down to up. So that's what I want to think about, is that 45-degree angle line. It's going to look like this. I'm going to load that tissue to start. I'm going to get myself ready and locked. Then I'm going to push. And I'm going to start to try to find that place where I can get that full connection through. As you can see, I'm getting to where I'm getting in that rhythm, and I can really start to push off that, finding that connection as I come through.